Hey folks, it's time for another Dran's Poke Corner video. Today we're going to talk about getting Evolving Skies in 2023. For those who don't know, Evolving Skies was a set I believe that came out in 2020 or 2021, and it was the most anticipated and loved set of the Sword and Shield era. You used to be able to buy these packs for about $3, $4 at your local game store or your local big box store, but because this set exploded in popularity, the price on packs, I have a TCG Player open right now. You can see the price on packs has gone through the roof at $8.28 per pack. It's pretty ridiculous. So I know a lot of us out there are hunting for Evolving Skies and trying to find it for retail prices. I'll give you a couple suggestions of ways that I've found it in the wild. So I found recently, as recent as October actually, the local Walmart here has restocked Evolving Skies ETBs. They had about 10 of them, and they've had a couple waves of those come in. I'm not sure where they get them from because I know there aren't any reprints right now of Evolving Skies. So I bought all of them. And I opened them and actually got the Umbreon V alt art out of that, and that's definitely preferable than paying $8.28 per pack on TCG Player, or over $400 for a booster box on TCG Player. A couple of other ways I found it, just looking at Walmart. They have a Mimikyu showcase box. I think it's about $12, and it does contain one pack of Evolving Skies. I've bought a ton of those, and I've pulled some decent things from them. I haven't really pulled any alt arts from those, just because the Mimikyu EX showcase box usually has 3 packs in it, one of which is an Evolving Skies pack, so you only get one pack for your $12. The upside is it's a way to buy it physically, and you get 2 extra packs with it, so it kind of balances out the cost of buying that. I believe it's Silver Tempest and one other pack I can't remember, Astral Radiance, maybe Lost Origin. But if you see those, it's definitely worth checking out. It's been a while since I've seen them on the shelf, so if you see one, I would definitely consider opening up one of those before you buy a bunch of them, just to make sure it still has Evolving Skies in it. The other way I've found Evolving Skies is just by looking at GameStop, keeping an eye on their website, and seeing what kind of collection boxes they put on sale. If you happen to be a pro member, that helps too, because you usually have points and additional discounts on it. Occasionally they'll run really good sales on older collection boxes, so I've bought several of those just to get a couple Evolving Skies packs. And I've gotten some other goodies out of that as well, with the various other packs that come in those collections and some promos. GameStop tends to be pretty pricey, so I wouldn't bother with them unless they're running some kind of good sale. So the main way I've been getting Evolving Skies recently is actually through box.gg, which is an online site for opening digital packs, also known as loot boxes. We open digital packs, and then you can either keep your cards and withdraw them to have them shipped to you, or you can sell them back to Boxed for gems, which is their on-site currency, or if you're into crypto, you can actually withdraw them for crypto. And recently Boxed has added a new mystery box that I love. It's their Evolving Skies box. I've opened probably several hundred of these at this point. And the reason that is these weigh in at 281 gems, which gems roughly equate to cents in terms of on-site currency. So to get gems on box.gg, you go up here to this little plus symbol. You can see you can buy different amounts of gems on here. So $100 gets you 1,500 gems. One thing you can do with that is if you have a affiliate code like mine, DRANCARDS, that's DRAN cards, and you use that at checkout, you actually get 5% bonus gems with it. So you can see here Before it was 10,500 for $100, and with my buddy Cool Exploration / the Breaker Family's affiliate code, I'm getting 11,000 gems instead. So definitely use the creator code. Feel free to use mine or Cool's if you want to try this out. And just so you know, I'm not sponsored by Boxed. I'll just put it out there. If you want to use, if you want to give this a try, you can use those codes. But once you have your gems in your account, you can go and start opening boxes. So what I caution with this is Evolving Skies is so hard to get right now. Don't go crazy with this. Be responsible, because roughly $2.81 for a digital pack of Evolving Skies is a pretty good buy compared to the $8.50, whatever TCG Player was paying for it. But if you look at the digital pack itself, you'll see that it has all of the big hits from Evolving Skies in it. Now, the biggest hits, so your VMAX alt arts like Umbreon, Rayquaza, Leafeon, Glaceon, they have a pretty low chance of dropping in this box. So, 0.005, I believe, is a 1 in 20,000 chance of dropping. And I have yet to pull Umbreon from this box. I've pulled Umbreon from other boxes on box.gg, several of them. And feel free to look at my past videos and shorts if you want to see examples of that. But when you get down into the lower value cards here, the pull rates start to get more reasonable. So you have a decent chance of pulling some good cards in here when you get down in this range. So I've pulled the Noivern before, I've pulled the Glaceon, I think I've pulled the Umbreon out of this, a Dragonite, I think the Dragonite's, no, the Sylveon, I've pulled the Sylveon before. But they're transparent on their pull rates, so what percent chance you have of getting a card is listed right there. And then also the gem value on site is listed for the different cards. So the gem value is important to know for two reasons. So you can sell the card back to Boxed for gems to keep rolling. I don't recommend doing that a lot, just because, it is still a mystery box and the odds are in the house's favor. But make note of that gem value for future reference. If we keep kind of going down here, you'll see some of the lower tier alt arts, like the Duraludon VMAX, the Medicham, the Golurk. You've got a decent chance of pulling one of those. But where I've started to like this box a lot is the full arts. So there are a ton of full arts in Evolving Skies, and you can see they're pretty much all here in the box, and the regular VMAX options in here. So, and what I like to do with boxes is look at the gem value and the cost of the box. So remember, this box is 281 gems to open it. Kind of scroll down the page here to find where that 281 mark cuts off. Okay, so at the Sylveon, that's basically where you don't get your gem value back. And you can see, roughly there's a 62% chance of pulling Appleton, Thievul, or Sharpedo. God-awful cards that I've probably pulled hundreds of, chasing, opening physical packs of Evolving Skies. But the other 40%, let's say 62% of pulling absolute garbage, and 3, 4, 5%, so 67% of the opens will be below gem value, but everything else will fall in this range up here, roughly averaged over enough opens. So I found this to be a good value because of the cost of Evolving Skies, and the fact that it's so hard to find it and open it. And one problem I've ran into with buying cards from Walmart, I've actually bought at least one ETB that was opened by somebody else, returned, shrink wrapped, and put back on the shelf. So I got searched packs that were clearly resealed. I wish I still had those packs I'd show you. At least here, they're transparent on their pull rates. You know, the pull rates still aren't great, but there are options for those of you who, let's say you have $100 and you open, 30 of these. One thing you can do with box.gg is if you open a bunch of these up, and I don't think I have much in my inventory to show this. Actually, I can't show this. So let's say you open a bunch of these up. I already have a Moonbryon in here that I actually pulled from a different box. But one option you have with Boxed is you can do what's called an exchange. So if I go boxed.gg/exchange, it's going to open up a window here where I have all of my pulls listed in inventory. And then I can go over here to Boxed and look for other cards that I might want. So I'm going to look at alt arts, and maybe I'm interested in trading up. I already have this Celebrations Charizard. I already have this M Charizard EX. I have all these Charizards, so I'm going to trade them. Okay, so you can see at the top here, my offer is 13,119 gems. So on the box side, I can go search for a card, and it's roughly that amount that I want. So let's see what's in here. What would I want? 119. I already have this Charizard. Multiple Umbreons. So maybe I want another. Let's do another Dragonite, Sleepy Dragonite. So now I can click exchange here, and I'll actually get the balance because I'm offering more than what I'm putting into it. I could also go over here and adjust this. I think if I take this card off, can I still get it? Yeah, so I just removed this Charizard VMAX from the exchange to keep it, and my offer is still more than what I'm exchanging for. So I can click exchange. I'll get 729 gems back in my inventory, and click exchange again to confirm it. Exchange successful. So now if we look at my inventory, you'll see I've swapped those cards I didn't need out for the Dragonite V, and it's going to take a second to refresh my gem value, but you can see the gems up here. So back to the Evolving Skies box. This has been my favorite way to open Evolving Skies lately because my region is very rural and it's hard to find here. If I go to a bigger city, I can usually find a pack or two somewhere, but where I live, there's very little Evolving Skies on the shelves right now, especially with Christmas coming up. So I'll just open a couple of these so you can see, and I'm hoping these all aren't Sharpedo. Actually, let's sell this Charizard for gems so I can open a few more. And just demo this for you really quick. And I'm going to quick open on these two. Okay, so we got the Sharpedo. Garbage. Okay, that's better. Rayquaza VMAX. What I found with this also is opening enough of these, my odds of getting something decent are better than opening packs. Because I have 100 pack opening on my channel that is kind of old, and the best footage of that is actually on my brother's Twitch stream. So you have like my horrible side view. But I opened 100 packs of Evolving Skies back in, I think, August. And yeah, the only thing I got out of that was a Noivern alt art, which is one of the low tier alt arts. Okay, there we go. Almost got the Metacham alt art, which would have been nice. Jolteon VMAX. So this has been pretty good to me so far. Now my luck opening these packs for you right now is garbage. But I'll show you another thing. Ooh, okay, I'll take the Flareon. So I'll show you another trick too, is if you want to see how this works, without actually spending money on it, you can do what's called a demo open, which it says this is not a real box open, this is just for demo purposes. Click I understand, and it's going to roll it for you. And it uses the same algorithm as actually opening the box. Now if I pull another Moonbryon on the demo open, I'll cry. Be a sad. Okay, yeah, I got the Vaporeon full art. Okay, that was a pretty good demo open there. See, I got the Vaporeon, Umbreon VMAX, and 3 trash cards. So I still actually did better than the cost of the box on that one. So if you want to physically get these cards, once you have them in your inventory, that's pretty straightforward too. I don't think I can demo too much of this. But yes, you would basically go to your inventory, select withdrawal, and then continue through these screens here. For actually physically withdrawing the digital cards that you have, you need 550 gems to do that. It's just to cover the shipping costs. And I'll show you some of the withdrawals I've done in the past as well on my withdrawal history. So I've got a number of withdrawals that are processing. I'm not going to show you what's in these because these are for future videos, but if you watch my prior video showing off the Moonbryons or the Giratina, here's the Giratina order placed on November 7th and received, and the Umbreons that came in, the Umbreon, Gengar VMAX, Espeon, lots of goodies. So just wanted to show this to you. And of course, also, if you happen to have a local game store near you, that's my preference for buying cards because they typically have good suppliers and you don't have to deal with issues like Walmart or Target for buying Evolving Skies. Most local game stores I've been to are honest. They may charge a little more for Evolving Skies packs than what you'd pay for in Walmart, but the risk of that pack being a reseal or a searched pack or some kind of scam is much, much lower. So that's pretty much all I've got today, folks. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. As always, like, subscribe, and please come back for more Pokemon and Box.gg content. I have a giveaway coming up at the end of December. So I'm still taking votes on which card to give away, so go watch the video that has the Gengar in the thumbnail, that unboxing, and that basically covers, shows you the 3 cards that are available as options for the giveaway, and you basically just vote in the comments on what you want to see there. And if you decide to give Box.gg a try out, feel free to use my affiliate code DRANCARDS, that's DRANCARDS. I am not sponsored by Box, and I probably never will be. That is intentional, so I can remain objective and critical and, give honest reviews to my community and also my peers in the Pokemon creator community. I don't consider myself a professional. This is just a hobby for me. But I will say with Boxed, I've been pretty pleased with them as a company. You can watch my Giratina video if you want to hear about some of the shipping issues they're working on fixing right now. But overall, my experience with Box has been very good. Initially, I thought, well, this looks pretty sketchy. But I've put well over 5 figures of actual hard-earned cash into Boxed, and you can see my unboxing videos where I've gotten my cards. It's been great for me because it's hard for me to get out and actually go buy packs, just due to my work schedule and life schedule in general, and also being as rural as I am. It's hard to, actually drive 45 minutes to a store to buy cards. So Boxed is great for that. But yeah, and also if you have questions, feel free to reach out on the Box Discord. I'm also on there and a pretty active member. But that's all I got today, folks. I didn't want this to be a Box.gg commercial. But, this is a great way to get Evolving Skies, in my opinion. I'm going to open one more of these just for funsies. Probably won't pull anything, but that's usually how it goes. It's going to be an Appleton, a Sharpedo, or a Nickit. Oh, actually, Leafeon VMAX. Okay, well, that's all I got today, folks. Thanks for watching.